Boom, what's going on, Noir Gang? We're back at it again. So today I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. Today, brought my GoPro, well not my GoPro, I'm borrowing a GoPro, so that way I can get some point of view footage and kind of just talk about something real quick. Realistically, it's gonna be again about the whole is a 370Z fasting, and also I have something else that I just want to bring up. Next footage you'll see will be me doing some point of view footage with the GoPro and the Z. And like I said before, for those who don't know, this is my car. I cleaned her, it rained. Bro, I don't know what it is. Every time I wash my car, it's like you summon the rain gods, bro. And it just, a light sparkle, but still, it's not as perfect as it was yesterday. But all right, next footage will be in the Z. Before I get into Z, I already realized I never do cold starts. Let me show you exactly why. Do you hear that? Because I don't. My car, if Nissan made a Prius, this is what it would sound like. So, all right, now we're gonna get into some GoPro footage. We're in my car now. So actually, we never really talk about my car too much, you know? So, like I said, I finally hit 80, I was about to say 80,000, I wish. I hit 80 subs, and dude, thank you guys. Like, my goal was to hit 100 by the end of the month, and it was kind of optimistic because at that time I was at 49, which, to be honest, I was just like, you know what, like, it doesn't hurt to shoot for the goal. I just want to say it and spread that positive vibe, and hopefully it goes out there. And surprisingly enough, you know, now I just keep breaking a neck at my car, but now I'm super close to, you know, actually obtaining that goal. So guys, thank you, bro, because to be honest, you know, I've been meeting a lot of cool people, and you guys have been sick as fuck, bro. So just, you know, keep on, you know, talking to me, keep on, you know, helping me out by subscribing and sharing my videos, showing love, leaving comments, which I've been getting negative and positive, and I respond to all of them, you know, like, in the end of the day, not really every negative comment is so negative, because sometimes it's more like constructive, sometimes it's more just like constructive criticism, so I appreciate it. Like I said, I really don't talk about my car that much. It doesn't really have too many mods, and as you can tell, I need an exhaust, bro. Your mans needs an exhaust, but your mans needs to get some money. Like, I don't have that exhaust money right now, so unfortunately I'm kind of stuck sounding like a Nissan Leaf, and it sucks. I know I say Prius, I know Nissan has a Leaf, I just say Prius because nobody likes a Prius, like, and unfortunately my car is as quiet as one. Do you know what it is to go to the gas station and I left to go give cash, and one of the rare times I even use cash, whatever, I go to give cash, I come back out, I have my fiance in the car, she's sitting right here, you know, and I tell her, I'm like, babe, is the car even on? And she's like, no, yeah, it's on. I'm like, no fucking way. That's the one I felt bad, because also I had a SRT Challenger right next to me, and he just cranked up, he started, and that thing was loud. You can hear that V8 rumble, and instead you hear my car just sound like, it sounds so bad. And I don't know what Nissan was thinking when they made this car. It's supposed to be a sports car. I'm not sure if they're just trying to please, like, you know, the older crowd or whatnot, but oh my god, this thing is too damn quiet, bro. Like, only time you ever even really hear it is if you're going around like 4,000 RPMs, and I feel like that's still just a little too late, because even in the cabin I hear more air and like road noises than I do my exhaust, and I miss that, because I used to have an SRT4 that I know you guys can make fun of me all you want, I love that car, it was a lot of fun, but it was a beater. Unfortunately, all those cars in Miami right now are like the new Honda Civics. Whatever, back to the point, I miss hearing my car, and unfortunately I don't have the funds to, you know, to go ahead and just buy an exhaust. But there's one thing I wanted to bring up, which is, and actually I'll jump back on that, because me, you know, the funds and the money and everything, and car parts and all that, I'm going to talk about that in a second. But another thing I wanted to quickly bring up is that for some reason my old video of me talking about the 370Z, is it fast or not, it's resurfacing, and a lot of people are coming up with comments, mainly people with Z's, which is understandable. So I mean, to be blunt, this is kind of more along the lines of like a Z channel. I would say I'm trying to stick to like Z's, meets, and a little bit of fitness, and, you know, just some car reviews and all that. Like, I try to keep it all around as possible, but I notice that I keep gravitating back towards these, like Z33s, Z34s, the 300s, all of them, you know. But whatever. Point is the 370Z fast? To be honest, no, it's not. When, again, guys, when this car came out in 2009, it was spanking Mustangs. It was keeping up. Then Camaro came out with an absolute insane amount of power for that time, and the Nissan Z was keeping up too, but the Mustangs were getting spanked. Once the Ford, I guess like their fan base started complaining about it, you know, because you know what it is, that you have a V8 and you're getting spanked by a V6, that's unacceptable, especially for anyone in the Ford crowd. And I'm not a Mustang fan, I'm really not. But one thing I will tell you is that once Ford realized they got it wrong, they fixed it. And guess what? Now, well, not that they fixed it immediately, but after the next gen, bro, those things move. Like, Mustangs are quick. We can make all the jokes we want about crashing into crowds and all that, but one thing you have to say is that they are pretty quick. Stock for stock, an S550 versus today's day and age, like a 2018 Nissan Z or 2019 Z, we're gonna get parked. We get bust. Why? Because we've had the same block for almost a decade, guys. Like, yes, I get it. If you add a couple of mods, or mostly if you go on spray or a boost, you're gonna beat S550s and SS. I get that. But turbo kits are like, the cheapest I've seen is what, around $8,000 for a single turbo kit for the VHR motor. That's really fucking expensive. You have to understand that, guys, that people like me who are broke, I bought this car because I just actually love this car, and I did get into that why, but it's a more solid build in my opinion. But when it comes down to racing, everybody wants to drag an S550 Mustang, everybody wants to drag a V8, the SS. I don't know what it is, but that's just what Z people want to do. They want to get faster than the V8 people and get their little tag that says F your V8, whatever, you know. Like, stock for stock, bro, we're slow this day and age. Like, it's been almost 10 years and we haven't gotten an update on the block. Instead, we're just gonna get a new generation of Z. So you can't say that 333 or 330 to the crank is fast. It's not, because the wheel horsepower is coming around like 280 something or low 290s, you know. Like, what the hell you're not gonna park anything at 290. With a couple of mods, yes, you're gonna be a little bit quicker, but for what? A little bit over 300 horsepower, maybe mid 300s? That sucks, bro. To spend so much money for a small gain isn't that fun. Like, that really fucking sucks. Wow, that truck just ran that red light. See, that's why I hate Miami, because if I would have moved forward just a little bit, that guy would have cleared me, and that was a dump truck. After a couple of mods, yeah, actually after a lot of mods, because you're gonna have to get you have to get a new manifold, you're gonna have to be full bolt-on, and you're gonna have to be tuned, and most likely on E85. Then you're gonna be around mid 300s. All right, cool, big whoop. You're gonna be fast in the VQ community, but like I said, Nissan really milked out as much as they can out of these cars, and I think Nissan did great. I'm not talking down on Zs. I'm not saying Zs are like slow in general, but versus the competition, it's not that quick. Versus other V6, yes, it keeps up, but I feel like there could have been an improvement. That's just in my opinion, because majority of car manufacturers, they do update very fast now. Like, how often do you see? Look, as long as this car has been out, as long as this Z34 has been out, there's been what, 2 generations so far of Mustangs, and they're about to have a third one come out. So it's just one of those things where it's not, I'm not saying that Nissan has to keep up with the competition in a sense that, oh, just push cars out, because like I said, this is a very solid build. But one thing they will have to do is update the block, but unfortunately they really milked out as much as they could with this motor. The next motor supposedly is gonna be on boost, and I think that's a great move, because to be honest, it's gonna save on gas, it's easier to make power, and it also leaves a lot of room to make power, assuming that the Nissan doesn't milk it all like they did with this one. For whoever has had a boosted car, you guys know, if you get a car that's stock on boost, and you get a couple of mods, some injectors, and a tune, bro, you make power. Look at Ubor. If you guys haven't seen him, he's the one that has the BMW that was on a dyno. Boy, that guy, he's about to get a retune right now. He doesn't have that many bolt-ons in right now, and he's about to make some really serious power. Well, serious power for being a 4-banger. He's about to be what, mid 300s maybe, or a little around there. Sorry, I might be over exaggerating a little bit, but it's going to be probably around like 320, 340, I'm assuming. So, and that's awesome, and he hasn't spent that much money on that car, to be honest, and I think that's one of the most exciting things. Now, another thing I wanted to get into is that I did get asked, and the reason why I'm making this video is, you know, how come you don't film your car that much? And I'm gonna just respond and say, for what? You know, like, I have to be one of the slowest VQ owners right now in my area, but that's because I have absolutely zero mods. I want to get my track build ready. I actually am more interested in autocross and things like that, not so much drag racing. So I have to get a square setup, or like a square wheel setup. But you know, I wanna go ahead with my plans, but everything costs money. Everything costs money, guys. Like, I know you guys are used to the bigger YouTubers that, you know, have this endless surplus amount of money, and you know, they're buying right-hand drive cars, importing them here and there, and this and that, authentic Japanese parts. And I can't afford that. I'm a very, very, very small channel, and with my own finances, it doesn't, unfortunately, doesn't allow me to just spend a whole shit ton of money. Just what the hell? I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's like mountains of grass on the road, and I hate that. And I just cleaned my damn car, son of a bitch. My financial situation doesn't allow me to just splurge on car parts, and I know a lot of you are in the same position. Hell, I even talked to some of you guys at meets, and you tell me like, oh yeah, you know, this is the plan, this and that, but and the but is always money. I'm gonna wrap up the video in the car, change the scenery. You guys have been killing it, bro, and I really appreciate it. We're almost at 100 subs. I'm trying to figure out my giveaway ideas, because to be honest, I'm not sure if maybe I should do a giveaway at 100 subs, or finally just install an exhaust, like take the hit and do it. Leave a comment. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want? You have me like, do you want the giveaway, or would you rather just me finally not sound like a Nissan Leaf or a Prius? So just drop a comment, tell me which is which and what you want to do, and I'm more than down. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys next video. Like I said, I'm really trying to make this review happen a lot sooner than later, because it's a really sick car, really sick build. I'll give a hint as to what it is. Yeah, well, you know what? No, let's make it a 100% surprise. Just, you guys are gonna love this one. If I became a huge fan and I'm very picky about it, you guys will love it too. So just make sure you like and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that way you know. Noir Gang, I'll see you guys next video.